K4YDB, WA6LJS. You there, Charlie? You're real good. Yeah, you're real solid. Did you get my email with today's question? Over. Roger, roger. Thank you much. WA6LJS going to start the net in about a minute. Hello, Juliet 4, Delta Sierra Mike. Well, good morning, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Air Force Flyers Net. This net meets on this frequency, 14290, 7 days a week, beginning at 1500 Zulu, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time. The Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired, pilots, air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missileers, and all support crews, and anyone involved with military aviation from all the air branches of all the services. We also like to welcome visitors to the net. You don't need to be involved with the military or aviation in order to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between those radio amateurs who devoted a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a control net. To contact net control, use the word contact, relay check-in, or info. We also have a website at www.airforcesflyersclub.org. A lot of information about the net, and also there's an online application there for those that feel qualified to join. Greg? My call is Whiskey Alpha 6 Lima Juliet Sierra. My name is John, and I'm located in Jamul, California, about 25 miles east of downtown San Diego, up in the foothills at 1,100 foot elevation. The way we run the net, we take check-ins, and then we go down the list, allowing each station to give their report, and then we go back for a 73 round if time permits. Please try and keep your longer than 2 minutes if possible, as there's another net that follows us 2 kilohertz up the band at 8:30 or 9:30 Pacific time. Break. We also have we run net logger and also a live stream. The net is live streamed. If you go to YouTube and you put in Charlie K4YDB, you can watch the net and hear the net in real time there. Break. All right, through net logger and what I've heard, I have the following check-in so far. We've got K0ZNC Don, who will be simulcast in by K1VOB Bob. We've got W5EIX Mobile Clipper. We've got W7AJN John. We've got WW5ENC Mike, who's doing the net logging this morning. Thank you for that, Mike. We've got N5 Bravo Echo, Lee. We've got W5 ABI, Joe. Got KS5 KY, Chris, who's receive only. We've got W2 WLD, Bill. Got N4GYY, Frank. I think I missed lead. Well, I'll go back and check that. Let's see. After Frank, we got NX6RG, Bob. We got WB2JJO, Ray. We got KQ6E, Mike. Got KP7LAK, Justin. We've got Commander K1BOB, Bob. We had a visitor who was in and out, KQ4HJNC. We've got K2SJP, Bob. And we've got K4YDB, Charlie. Stand by, let me check again. Yeah, I missed W4PUO, Lee. Mike, put W4PUO right after W5PIX, because I heard him early this morning. I forgot to put him in there. So we'll put Lee right after Clifford there. All right, of the stations that I listed, are there any short timers other than K0ZNC called out? Okay, are there any other late check-ins, any other check-ins called out? All right, nothing heard. Let's see, W2WLD, put a call out from the East Coast, Bill.
Okay, John, boy, you've dropped a bit. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying for net control for the Air Forces Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins, members, or guests. Please call now. Nothing but noise, John.
Okay, and I haven't seen Dale show up. So let's see who else can put a call out that's pretty strong. Let's try N5DE, put a call out, see if there's anybody else, please.
Yeah, sure thing, John. This is November 5 Bravo Echo, relaying for net control for the Air Forces Flyers Net. Are there any check-ins? Are there any additional check-ins for the Air Forces Flyers Club Net? Nothing heard, John.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Appreciate that. All right, let me give today's question. And I haven't, I've logged in, but I haven't checked to see if I think it should be posted on the live stream. I think Charlie posted the question. Today's question is about the Boeing E-4B aircraft. And the question is, which of the following statements are false concerning a Boeing E-4B aircraft? Question again, which of the following statements are false concerning the E-4B aircraft? And the answers are Alpha, the E-4B is the Air Force's most powerful RF and EMP airborne jamming system. Alpha, the E-4B is the Air Force's most powerful RF and EMP, that's electromagnetic pulse airborne jamming system. Bravo, the E-4B is known as the Doomsday Plane. Bravo, the E-4B is known as the Doomsday Plane. Charlie, the E-4B serves as the National Airborne Operations Center for the United States. Charlie, the E-4B serves as the National Airborne Operations Center for the U.S. Delta, the E-4B is a highly survivable command, control, and communication center. Delta, the E-4B is a highly survivable command, control, and communication center. Echo, the E-4B is equipped with electromagnetic pulse EMP protection. Echo. The E4B is equipped with EMP protection. And the last answer, Foxtrot. The E4B contains the latest in glass cockpit instrumentation. Foxtrot. The E4B contains the latest in glass cockpit instrumentation. So that's today's question. Does anyone need a repeat? Okay, nothing heard. Let's start down the list here. Let's go to K0ZNC, and K1BOB will be simultaneous. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, K1BOB, and Don, you're up. Go ahead. There it is.
Everyone, thanks, Bob.
K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, thanks, Bob. K1BOB and K0ZNC WA6LJS. Very good. All right, very good, Don. And I missed the answer, but I think Mike probably got it, put it in there. I had a quick phone call right in the middle of that. But anyway, thanks for checking in this morning, and we'll move on here. Let's see. Next up is Mobile W5PIX. Clifford, you're up, Cliff. Go ahead, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, W5PIX. Well, I just starting to barely hear you there, John. And I'm reading on Charlie's live stream right now, and I'm saying Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Foxtrot are false. And yeah, I think Delta and Echo are true statements there. So, anyways, that's the best I can do. And I read your question. And anyway, San Antonio, warm, good warmer. We do have some clouds in the sky. I am sitting under power lines here, so hopefully some stations come booming in like KQSJP. And I did not hear Joe, but I did hear him on the SCR. But John, I just starting to hear you there coming through, but I am right underneath these damn power lines and unloading Denver mattresses. You got the Blue Square, Crate mattress, and all the others. So anyways, back to you, John. Thanks for a good question. For the the E4Ps, which is Air Force One, when the plane hits the board. So this is W5PIX, Mobile back to WA6LJS.
Okay, Clifford, W5PIX Mobile. Boy, I'm having trouble. You're only coming through one of the SDRs. I'm not hearing you locally this morning for some reason there. What was your answer? Repeat your answer again, over.
A, B, C, and F is false.
Did you say A, B, C, and F are false?
Roger, roger.
Okay, thank you. Got that. A, B, C, and F are all false, you're saying. Very good. All right, let's break with W5PIX, and let's go to Lee, W4PUO. Lee, you're up. WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, W4PUO. Thanks, John, and good morning again to all the flyers. I am really torn between a couple of answers here. I just lack of knowledge, I'm sure. If I say one is false, it's just a dart at the dartboard. But I'm going to rationalize it with the knowledge that I have of EMP, which is partial knowledge, and I think that the only thing that we have that is worrisome about EMP is the nuclear explosion that might be an airburst and wipe out everything that has a silicon chip in it without shielding. So I'm going to say alpha, and I don't know how you would jam that. An EMP jammer would be only a source of EMP, and I just don't know that there's a source of EMP that's strong enough to qualify as the one we fear most, and that's the airburst. So my answer is alpha, and back to you, John. Thank you very much. WA6LJS, W4PUO.
Okay, Lee, real good. W4PUO.
Frequencies in use, old man, thanks.
W4PUO, and let's see, let's go to John, W7AJN, and I was just hearing you on the SDR, but hopefully you'll be stronger now, John. Go ahead, you're up.
Frequencies in use.
WA6LJS, W7AJN. Good morning. All the flyers out there. It's a beautiful day here in Phoenix with, let's see, 72 degrees right now, going up to 95. So we'll have some nice warm day today, and it's mostly clear. Let's see, Susan has much improved. She's able to get up and make her own breakfast, and helps with other things around the house, particularly making meals. But she rests a lot of the time. She does her PT, and she's completed her physical therapy. So she's got to continue to do that by herself. So we took a nice walk last night outside. Temperature was great, and she did great walking. Probably about 25 minutes, I think it was, that we were outside walking. So it's a good thing. Michaela is well. She applied for a job, and she's had 2 interviews already and going for the 3rd later this week. So we'll see what happens with that. So she's doing real well too. On the question, I'm going to go with alpha. On the question. Oh yes, John. By the way, I did give a check to Soldier's Best Friend, and we replied to you with a, I guess, a receipt or thank you or something like that. So that's been all completed. First, W7AJN, getting it back to net control, and I'll be here till the end. WA6LJS, W7AJN.
Okay, real good, John. W7AJN, WA6LJS. Well, I'm only hearing you on the SDR this morning. Actually, I'm listening to Lumpkin and Utah. You're coming in Lumpkin better than the other one. But we did get your answer as A alpha being the false question or false answer there. And good to hear that Michaela is doing well. That's always good news to hear. And hope she continues to thrive there. And I did get confirmation from our bank that Soldier's Best Friend did get the check. So, and we appreciate you dropping that off to them there. All right, let's see. Let's go to Mike, our net logger, WW5ENZ. You're up, Mike, WA6LJS.
Yeah, good morning, John. WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. Well, I kind of moved myself down there because I was doing some other stuff, but that's no problem. We got a great day going here in Oklahoma. We've got 69 degrees and the sun's out, but it's partly cloudy, so we'll see. I guess we're expecting some more storms later on, but after this net, I'm going to jump on the John Deere and do some lawn work and mow the lawns. And we'll be good. As far as the question goes, I'm going to say Frank, F. I'm going to go with F. I think, I've seen the carpet of this thing. It's just like, it's not really, whatever. Maybe I saw an original, I don't know, but it doesn't look that modern. And that's probably why they got a $13 billion contract out there to replace these guys. But we'll see what happens. All right, so put me down. I'm putting myself down for Frank, for F. Other than that, turn it back to you, John, WW5ENZ.
Okay, Mike, real good. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS. Got you down for Foxtrot, the E4B containing the latest glass cockpit instrumentation. And the reason I didn't see you moved yourself down on the list on NetLogger, before the net, I wrote down all the NetLogger. That's why I had you in a higher position there. But we got you in there, very good. All right, let's see. Now let's go to Lee, N5 Bravo Echo. You're up, Lee, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS N5E. Good morning again, John, and good morning to everybody on the net. I love this question because I'm really in a quandary. But first of all, I was driving out to my deer lease on Interstate 20. This is maybe about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I noticed something in my peripheral vision. I was very near Dyess Air Force Base, and Interstate 20 parallels the base, and the runway is just hundreds of yards away. And so I looked closer, and I said, "Holy cow, it's an E4B!" So I pulled over. And I had a camera. I always brought a camera with me out the deer lease, and I took some pictures of it. And that was the first time I ever seen one flying, and that was awe-inspiring. So anyway, my quandary about the answer is, that was a fairly old airplane. And then how do you define latest, glass cockpit? I don't know, because that stuff evolved so quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and say that it's had some enhancements in the cockpit, getting away from the steam gauges. I don't know that, but I'm gonna bet that it does. So I think the only false answer is alpha. And I think PUO was talking about that. I don't know how you set something up to be EMP proof and a jammer at the same time. So I'll go with alpha as the only false answer, John. And thanks for the question. I enjoyed it. WA6LJS N5BE.
Okay, Lee, real good. N5BE. locally here and also hitting the SDRs. And we got your answer as Alpha as the false answer. And thank you also for sending another question to me. I'll use that next Tuesday when I have the net on Tuesday. All right, break with N5BE. Let's go to Joe, W5ABI, and I have to use the SDR for you, Joe. Go ahead, you're up.
He just came up to 15 over 9, John. I don't know what's happening, but I'm talking to you. I had you in the SDR in the beginning of the night, but right now you're at 15. Big cloud, Joe here, it's about 75 degrees, plus correct rating.
Okay, Joe, real good. W5ABI, WA6LJS. Boy, you came up too. Before the net, I couldn't hear you locally at all. I had to use SDR. But now you're 15 over also, really booming in here. And you're still hitting the SDR solid. Anyway, very good. I got your answer as A Alpha, the most powerful RF and EPMP jamming system is the false answer from you. All right, break with ABI, and good morning to KS5KY, Chris, who's receive only. At work, hard at work today. All right, let's see. Let's go to W2WLD. Bill, you're up. WA6LJS.
Yeah, WA6LJS, W2WLD. John, I hope you're copying me on something. Propagation has dropped down quite a bit. Good morning, all on the net. I'll get right to the questions. When I first went and examined the options, I was torn between Alpha and Foxtrot. Alpha, because I don't know how you jam EMP. It's something you can protect against, but I don't know how the devil you jam it. And on Foxtrot, I just don't know what you meant by glass cockpit instruments. So I was going back and forth, then I went back and read the question, and it's which of the statements are false. So that allows for more than one to be false. So put me down for both Alpha and Foxtrot, please, John. WA6LJS, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, very good. W2WLD, WA6LJS got you down for Alpha and Foxtrot as the false answers, and that's very good. And yeah, you came down quite a bit from before the net. You were a good S9, and now you're bouncing between a 6 and 7. But the band is clear here, so you're a very Q5 copy. Thank you, Bill. And let's break with Bill, and let's go to N4GYY. Frank, you're up by WA6LJS.
Good morning, John. Buddy, on the net this morning. Interesting question, and I'm going to ask looking at with Alpha and Foxtrot, just the fact that it is the following station smartphone. Certainly understand that there's going to be more than one answer. And EMP that I'm using, that's just like Bill was saying. And glass cockpit, actually, what they were saying are doing this, so I'm going to use the same answer. We have we're pushing too bad, and right now we're about 70 degrees and close to so it's actually been kind of flexible. So far, just running a couple of fans and letting the indication. Other than that, it's just keeping my it's just been kind of nice out there now. So,
Okay, Frank, good signal. You're bouncing between an 8 and a 9. And very 2-5 copy. And we got your answers, false answers as being Alpha and Foxtrot. Very good. And yeah, we're about 56 degrees here, but we're very overcast. The marine front has just got my, I can just barely see my antennas. That's how thick it is here. But that'll burn right through in another couple hours there. All right, break with N4GYY. Let's go up to Northern California, who I never know if I'm going to hear you or not, Bob, but we're listening on 2 SDRs and locally. NX6RG, you're up. WA6LJF.
WA6LJF, this is NX6RG. Well, I'm hearing myself pretty well on the Georgia SDR, John, so hopefully you're copying me there anyway. Interesting question. You know, answer A, EMP. What is EMP? Well, you know, every radar signal is consists of electromagnetic pulses, but I'm assuming you're referring to the nuclear EMP. And in that event, I think has already been stated, you don't jam that, you shield yourself, and shielding and grounding is how you protect yourself against EMP. There is a category of radar that I worked on 30 years ago, and it's called ultra-wideband, and it uses an impulse function, very, very short, like nanosecond or less duration. And that approaches, I guess, an electromagnetic pulse, but it is a radar, and it does have a PRF associated with it. So, but it's very difficult to jam. Let's see. I'm going to go with Alpha as being false, and with regard to the glass cockpit, and you know, I don't know if the E4B has been upgraded or not. I saw an announcement the other day, which really surprised me, that the follow-on for the E4B, the contract was awarded, I think last week, to Sierra Nevada Corporation, beating out Boeing. So I don't know if that's a slap on the wrist to Boeing for all the issues that they've had in their commercial airliners, but that was a real surprise to me that they didn't go with a large prime contractor. Sierra Nevada is kind of mid-tier, although they have been expanding and building new facilities. So, but anyway, they're going to be the prime contractor for the follow-on that'll be developed to replace the E4B. Anyway, my answers are Alpha and Foxtrot as being false, John. WA6LJS and X6RG.
Okay, very good, Bob. NX6RG, WA6LJS. Got you down for Alpha and Foxtrot. And you are coming in locally. You're about you hit a head locally that time. So, and I'm hearing you on 2 SDRs also. So very good. And let's move on here. Let's go to New Jersey. Ray, WB2JJO. Ray, you're up. WA6LJO. Okay, Ray, real good. WB2JJO, WA6LJS. Yeah, you're about an S6 to 7 locally, and I'm also hearing you on 2 SDRs, so I'm copying you fine business. And we got your answer also, Alpha and Foxtrot, so we've got quite an AF Fleming line started here. All right, let's break with you, and let's go to KQ6E Mike. And I know I won't hear you locally, Mike, so I'll be listening on the SDRs. KQ6E, you're up.
Strange reception today. I am copying you on the SDRs, but not directly as always. So SDRs. Another wonderful day in paradise here. It's going to be 86 degrees, low humidity, 79 degrees right now. So we're working our way up to the summer, but it's still pretty pleasant here. 86 degrees is really, really comfortable out here, so not complaining. On the question, I don't think there's any, what would you call it, offensive parts of this aircraft, so that would make A fine, as some of the others have explained. And I don't think they put a glass cockpit in that thing. Good to hear everybody. I'm still waiting for my car up in Prescott. They're putting a new engine in it, so we're sitting here driving alone and trying to get through. But anyway, good to hear you. Good to hear everybody, and hopefully you're copying, John. So WA6LJS in the group, KQ6E.
He turned to John. I didn't get his answers, though.
Yeah, I'm only hearing him on the SDR, and then he dropped out of there. I think he said he's going with the Lemmings, Alpha and Foxtrot. So, Mike, I think that's what you said. So we'll go with that. And other than that, yeah, you're just not hitting me locally at all. And I did hear you on one of the SDRs, and then you dropped out of there. So conditions aren't too good there. All right, next up, let's go to Sparky, KF7GJO, and I'm going to have to search SDRs to hear you also, Carl. But KF7GJO, you're up, WA6LJS.
Good morning, everybody. This is KF7GJO. See if anybody can hear me on this side. It's bad, it's getting worse. So Bill, if you can hear me up there in New York, last cockpit referred to the electronic digital instrument displays as compared to the what you and I are used to in airplanes, the steam gauges or mechanical instrumentation. Excuse me. So on to the question. I had to think long and hard about that to remember what an E4B was, and reading through the questions, and it kind of verified my assumption. Now, I'm going to go with answer A is with all the other electronics on that airplane, they've also got a glass cockpit. However, in the event of a powerful enough EMP hit that might disable a glass cockpit, I think they would also have a full array of analog instruments. So probably true. So the only false answer I'm going with is A, Alpha.
So that's my guess. I may have to depart early, or I may not be here for the second round. We'll just play it by ear. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. John, back to you. WA6LJS to KF7GJO.
Okay, Carl, KF7GJO, WA6LJS. All right, we got your answer as A Alpha as the false answer there. Very good. And yeah, I couldn't hear you on the SDRs this morning, but you are coming through locally, but just above the noise. I'd say about an S6 locally, so I did copy you locally. All right, break with you, and let's see who let's go to Justin, KB7LAK. Justin, you're up, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, KB7LAK. Can you hear me all right?
Oh yeah, you're about an S7, Justin, over.
Okay, fine business. So let's answer your question here. E4B Nighthawk, or Nightwatch, excuse me, Nightwatch, was an often import case when I was there, and it's been there ever since. So Alpha is false because it is not a jamming platform. Bravo is true because it is the Doomsday plane. I'm listening to a book called Nuclear War, which has a scenario where North Korea attacks the U.S. and boy, they really do a number on it. Apparently, they've gotten a lot better at the missiles and nukes than we thought. All right, so NAOP is its name, so Charlie is true, and it is a highly survivable command and control communications platform. So Delta is true, and it is equipped with EMP protection because it is a command and control platform. So it is protected from EMP. Now, Foxtrot, I'm going to say it's false. I had a lot of friends that went from the reconnaissance squadron I was into the 1st ACT, Airborne Command and Control Squadron, and they said that the E4 has the antique boiler gauges. So put me down for Alpha and Foxtrot as false, and everything else is true. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I think we're going to warm up today. The sun is out, but just kind of working here, trying to get the F-22, keep it going. So thanks for calling the Metro. I'm coming in right here on the SDR. KB7LAK, back to Net Patrol.
Okay, real good, Justin. KB7LAK, WA6LJS. You're coming in a nice, strong S7 locally and hitting the SDRs too. And we got your answer following the lemmings there, Alpha and Foxtrot being the false answers. Very good. All right, let's go to the commander, K1BOB. Bob, you're up, and thanks for bringing in Don this morning. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, John, thank you very much. My pleasure. You're at 20 over now. I'm looking on a different radio. Hey, this little 7610 is doing a marvelous job. It sounds better than my Flex did yesterday, that's for sure. It's picking up everybody. A couple light ones, that's it. Anyway, good morning, everybody. And Charlie gave me some information about our YouTube site. Charlie has set up for us. It's very interesting. Over the past 28 days, he's had 1,205 views of our net. So you're being watched and listened to. The amount of time watched is 246 hours, and there's been 24,000 impressions expressed. Either verbally or with a thumbs up. So give thumbs up to Charlie when you come on the net. And 89.2% of the watchers recommend viewing the net. There's approximately 80 views per day of the YouTube site, and it's been up for a year now. So congratulations to Charlie for doing that and doing all the extra work he has to maintain that and take our questions. It's great to see the question up there, John. Thanks for forwarding that to Charlie. My answers for today, I think I got it right. I guess I'm a lemming, but Alpha's false. It doesn't want to emit any more than it has to. It would like to be a fly on the wall up there flying. But it's flying over the United States, usually in the EMP environment, so it has to be very hardened. And it is known as a doomsday machine, so I think they're all three down to Foxtrot. Foxtrot, it is an analog system. But there's a reason for that. Is the analog system is less susceptible to electromagnetic pulse from nukes. So they're probably not going to change that. And I did see that Boeing did not get the contract, and somebody else, Sierra something or other, maybe corporation. I never heard of them, but I don't know where they're going to get the airframe. They don't make aircraft, I don't think. So I have to get smarter on that. So my answer, bottom line, is AF, Air Force. There you go, John. K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, Bob, very good. K1BOB, WA6LJS. Yeah, you're a solid 20 over 9 here, just barreling in here beautifully. And we got your answers, AF. Very fine. All right, let's go to, let's see, where am I at here? Well, we got K24HJN was in and out. We got K2SJP out there in Florida. Bob, I think I heard you this morning. You're up, K2SJP. Go ahead. WA6LJS. Good morning to you, John. Thanks for running the net. You're booming in here from California into Tampa Bay, Florida this morning. We have 81 degrees over here right now. Not too humid, nice and sunny. Real nice day out there. I'm going to be changing my oil after the Hyperlink over in the Hyundai out in the driveway in a little while. So we'll be doing that. Just wanted to mention, as of May 17th, that is the first day of the Dayton Ham Convention that I will be attending. It will be the day that MFJ is out of business. And with them, they're taking hiking antennas, Ameritron amplifiers, Vectronics, and also antennas, and one or two other companies with them and shutting down as of May 17th. A little bit sad. I know MFJ didn't have the best equipment in the world, but they had some equipment that was decent. Certainly hiking. I got the 287 hiking here. I'm talking right now. And it's always been a great antenna. Ameritron amplifiers and I have the Ameritron ATR 30. As soon as that I've always got it. So, well, just another trouble. Maybe on May 17th. On the question, the lemmings are all correct. That was the 747 100 and 200 driver for over 25 years. And I tell you, I love to have the pride of driving the E4B. That would really be nice. I did study it somewhat to see comparisons and all. And certainly, Alpha is great. Most powerful RF jamming system, and they do not use flash cockpit for instrumentation on the E4B. Everything is analog. Most everything is analog. Not that it won't change in the future. It probably will. But there are some problems with EMP, with the digital instrumentation. So they stayed analog. It is not a glass cockpit on the E4B. So today also is my last day of my third class private medical, and sitting in my mailbox for pickup in about another hour and a half is my completed basic med. So that's the new license I have now, and we'll probably be licensed in a week. So we can't fly for about another week until we get that. Hopefully they'll turn that right around. So that's about it. Other than Bob, John,
Thanks for running the net and what you did for the net. And a great signal coming into Tampa Bay, Florida. WA6LJS from K2SJP.
Okay, Bob, very fine. K2SJP, WA6LJS. Yeah, you're a solid 9. Usually you're way over 9, but today you're just a 9, but very Q5, no problem whatsoever. And we got your answers as Alpha and Foxtrot as being the false answers to that question. And yeah, sorry to hear that another ham radio company went out of business there. I know here in San Diego, we had HRO, ham radio outlet, and they went out of business, I think it's over a year ago. And that was sad to go because that was the only place in San Diego that you could go to a ham radio store and get a lot of stuff. I bought a number of things from them over the years, but apparently they just didn't make a profit or something. Anyway, very good, Bob. Break for SJP. Let's go to our live streamer, and thanks very much for doing that, Charlie. And that was very nice to hear what Bob said, that you're getting a lot of views and a lot of good comments on your live stream. So over to you, Charlie. K4YDB, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, K4YDB. Well, thanks, John. Hope everybody's having a good day. Right now it's 63 degrees here. I don't think we're supposed to get much higher than that. It is rainy. Well, maybe after lunch when the weather clears. We've had rain pretty much for the last several hours. It's starting to move out now, so we were lucky we didn't get any thunderstorms or anything like that like they were forecasting. Yeah, I did want to thank everybody for their support for the stream. We've been going about a year now, and we learned a lot in getting everything up and running, and I'm still going to make some more changes over here to see if I can get better quality and different things to that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Right now, we actually have, in the last 48 hours, we've had 155 views. So it's growing. It's getting pretty good. I've got about 100 videos up right now. I've taken a lot of them down. I'm going to stop taking them down now because I'm going to just leave them up and see what happens. But as far as the question goes, well, gee, put me down for Alpha and Foxtrot. I'll just go with the lemmings there. WA6LJS, K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, Charlie, very good. K4YDB, WA6LJS. Boy, you're booming in this morning. That last transmission, you were 10 over here, and you're hitting the SDRs also. And we got you down with the lemmings, Alpha and Foxtrot being the false answer. Very good. And let's see where I'm at here. Let's see. Good morning to Steve, K6 Papa X-Ray. Stand by a minute. Yeah, he's showing receive only. And if you're listening, Steve, I am monitoring 2-meter repeater, but I didn't hear anything there either. So anyway, good morning to him. And let's move on. We've got a visitor, Cliff, W4 Charlie Bravo Hotel. Cliff, you're up. W4CBH. Go ahead. No, it looks like he's signed out on the net logger. Okay, that's the bottom of my list as I have it. Did I miss anyone called out?
Kilowatt Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo, KG5 PTE.
Oh, okay, James. Very good. We got you. Good signal. Go ahead and take one. KG5 PTE, WA6LJS.
Well, I just fired the machine back up. Got the power restored on my house. I had an electrician working this morning, so I had no power. So thought I would jump in here and just say hello. No answer to the question. Just count me as a check-in. And probably will not be here for the 73 round. I got to take off here just a minute. Thanks a lot for letting me check in, John. And a happy day to all the flyers. WA6LJS, KG5PT, back to net. And I will not be here for the 73 round. Over.
Okay, real good, James. We'll cross you out for the 73. Thanks for coming in anyway. And good signal. Your S9 Plus right now locally and also hitting the SDRs. So 7-3s, have a good day, and maybe we'll hear you on the 40 meter net. I'll mention today being Tuesday, that's the only day we do 40 meters in the evening. And for those that operate 40, we're on 7.210, 7210, and it's 6 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. And our webmaster, KF5HCD, Jennifer, conducts that 40 meter net. All right, before I'll do a last call. Before I do, let me give the answer to today's question. The question today is, which of the following statements are false concerning the Boeing E-4B aircraft? And the answers were Alpha, the E-4B is the Air Force's most powerful RF and EMP airborne jamming system. That is false. So Alpha is one of the correct answers. That's false. Bravo, the E-4B is known as the Doomsday plane. That is correct. That's a correct answer. Bravo is right. Charlie, the E-4B serves as the National Airborne Operations Center for the United States. That is correct. Charlie is also correct answer. Delta, the E-4B is a highly survivable command, control, and communication center. That is correct. Delta is correct. Echo, the E-4B is equipped with electromagnetic pulse EMP protection. That is a correct statement. It does have that protection. And Foxtrot, the E-4B contains the latest in glass cockpit instrumentation. That is the second false question. So a lot of you got it correctly. And some of you got 50%. So Alpha and Foxtrot are the two false answers. How does the E-4B airborne platform facilitate its role as a national operations and command center? And what redundancies are built into the systems? The E-4B's airborne platform is equipped with advanced communication systems, including secure and non-secure voice, satellite communications, and a very wide array of antennas. It also features an advanced technology suite for command and control operations to ensure continuous operations in extreme scenarios. The E-4B is equipped with electromagnetic pulse EMP protection systems, hardened systems against nuclear effects, and redundant systems such as multiple power sources and multiple backup systems for critical components. These redundancies allow the E-4B to maintain its vital functions even in the face of a nuclear war or other catastrophic events. The E-4B is designed to survive an EMP with systems intact and has state-of-the-art direct fire countermeasures. Although many aircraft have been upgraded with glass cockpits, the E-4B still uses traditional analog flight instruments because they are less susceptible to damage from an EMP pulse. So that is the question today. Let's see, we've got time to go down for a quick 73 round. Before I do that, are there any late check-ins? Last call for late check-ins. Call now. W7ASH. Okay, you're up. Go ahead and take a transmission. Okay, Bob, real good. W7ASH coming in nicely here. S9 plus about 5 dB. So very good. Glad you made it in here today. All right, let's go down the list for a quick 73. And K1BOB, is Don still in there, Bob? Over.
Yes, John. Don is still here, and Don, go ahead. Here he is. Don, go ahead. Try again. Just trying again. K1BOB back to net.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Yeah, got you good, Don. 73s, have a good one. All right, break with Don. Let's go to W5PIX Clippers. Mobile, you're up for 73 route.
Thank you, John, and this is W5PIX Mobile. Mobile right now. I'm on 410 here in San Antonio, headed over to Selma. And, well, I went a little overboard on the false ones, but I did take Alpha and Foxtrot, but I think I had Delta and Charlie. But, oh, well, I was 50-50. There you go. Anyways, but everybody have a very good day. Back to you, John. W5PIX 73C on Echo Link.
Okay, Clifford, real good. Yeah, you came up in signal strength that time. You're about a good S8 locally there. All right, 7-3 to you. Drive safe there, and we'll catch you maybe on Echo Link and maybe tonight on the 40-meter net. Let's see where I'm at here. Let's go to W4PUO. Lee, if you're still there, 73 round.
73s to all the flyers, and thank you, John, for doing the net. W4PUO, back to you.
Okay, Lee, yeah, you're still real strong in here, 73. Let's go to W7HAN. John, 73 round.
WA6LJS, W7AJN. Good net, John. Thanks for running the net, and thanks for all the well wishes that I've received about Susan, and thanks so much for well wishes for Michaela as well. So 7-3 to everybody. Make it a wonderful day. You're in charge of it. W7AJS.
Okay, John, very good. W7AJN, WA6LJS. Well, you're still not coming in locally, but you're doing very nice on the SDRs there. And I'm glad both your ladies there are doing very fine. All right, let's go to Mike, and thanks again for net logging, Mike. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS.
I think the question was where they're going to get the airplanes from on a new contract. I guess there's a lot of 747s out there that are almost new, and so kind of interesting that they should be able to get that. And then, I don't know about them. I think they, for some reason, they didn't have the contract. Maybe the Air Force didn't want to, make any changes, so they backed out. So we'll see how this thing goes now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be fast. I mean, I think the last estimate I saw was like 2036 or something, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it was a good net, John, and it looks like everybody got some of it right. Even I got one piece of it right. Anyway, everybody take care, have a great day, and maybe we'll see you tonight. WW5ENZ 73 is all back to you, John, WA6LJS.
Okay, Mike, real good. Yeah, you're still blasting in a little bit higher than S9, and no problem whatsoever. And thanks again for doing the logging. Let's break with Mike, and let's go to N5BE. Lee, you're up. WA6LJS.
WA6LJS N5BE. This is the first net I had to use the SDR on everybody. Wow. Just craziness. Quick EMP story. There was an expert at Bell, subject matter expert, and he was getting ready to retire. And he gave them a year's notice, said, look, hire somebody so I can train them up so that when I leave, you've got somebody that can just step in. They never did it. They never really believed it. He retires, and then they just all of a sudden figure out, we got nobody, and we got all these contracts piling up, and, the government brings down our net. So anyway, they call him and they say, hey, would you come back as a consultant? He said, no, I'm retired. I don't want to come back. They kept bothering him for months. So finally, he tells his wife, I'm going to throw a number out there so ridiculous, they're going to walk away and never call me again. So he throws out the number, and they said, oh, okay. So, I mean, everything is negotiable, John. All right, enjoy the net. Enjoy the question. Thank you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. 73 W86LJS N5BE.
Okay, Lee, real good. Yeah, it's an interesting story there for sure. I guess everybody will do something for the right price. All right, 73 to you. Have a good one. Maybe we'll catch you on 40 tonight. I don't know. I don't remember if you use 40. But anyway, and thanks again for the other question that I'll use next week. All right, break with N5BE, W5ABI. Joe, 73 round.
WA6LJF, W5ABI. Good match, John. You're 15 over. I'm glad that I received you halfway through the net. We got half the question right. Anyhow, 73, thanks for running the net. 73 is all the flyers. WA6LJF, W5ABI.
Okay, 7-3, Joe, and you're 15 over right now, just barreling in here very nicely. Let's see where I'm at. Good morning, 7-3 to KS5KY Chris, who's listening only. Now let's go back to the east. I hope you can hear me now, Bill. W2WLD, WA6LJF.
Well, I can, but you're just above the noise, John. First to comment to Charlie, well done. Wasn't aware of all that feedback, but yeah, that's a great free streaming site. And John, you run a great net. Thank you, sir. 73, everybody. WA6LJS, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, thank you, and you're doing fine. You're not your usual strength, but you're a good about an S6.5 there, and I've got a very clear frequency today, so no trouble hearing you whatsoever. 73s, have a good one. Let's see, break with W2WLD. Let's go to Frank at N4 Golf Yankee. Frank, you're up. Okay, Frank, 73s, you're still doing good here. Good S9 on my local receiver here. Have a good one, and we'll catch you maybe tonight. Break with GYY. Let's go back up to Bob. NX6RG, 73, Bob.
Okay, John, WA6LJS, NX6RG. Well, good question this morning, John, and yeah, that Sierra Nevada Corporation that they got the contract for the follow-on, they've never been applying for anything that large, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. And, as with a lot of these contracts, the Air Force is taking a new approach to intellectual property, and that's what's at issue, I think, between the Air Force and Boeing. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. The Air Force has the upper hand, and they let the contract. But we'll see how all this sorts out in the end. I don't think it's going to be as clean as some people think it's going to be. So, but we'll see. Cross our fingers and wish them the best. Anyway, 7 threes, and we'll see everybody on the air tomorrow. WA6LJS and X6RG.
Okay, Bob, real good. NX6RG, WA6LJS. Well, you're coming in about an S6 or 7 locally and hitting 2 SDRs no problem, so we copy you Q5. 73s, have a good one there. All right, let's go back to New Jersey. WB2JJO, Ray, 73 round.
WA6LJS, from WB2JJO. Well, I'll tell you what there, John. Fine business net for sure. I learned something today, and well, I've got 100% on that one. Now I know who the company's from. All right. These guys are very well versed on this stuff, and use the whole information on the
Okay, Ray, WB2JJO, WA6LJS. Very good there. I think there was somebody trying to come in on the frequency here, but the frequency is in use. There's a net in progress. 73 Ray, and we'll catch you next time. Let's go to Mike, KQ6E. Mike, you're up, WA6LJS.
Susan, for my wife and I, and hope she keeps getting better. We learned that she's progressing there. And Mike, sitting down here with which is north of Tucson. And I can see where they could probably find one in there that
Did he turn it? I lost him.
He's talking.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Yeah, I totally lost him. I don't hear him. Very seldom do I hear him locally, but usually I can get him on the SDRs, but he just faded away. Anyway, 7-3's Mike. Sorry I didn't get that last transmission. Let's go to Sparky. Carl, KF7GJO. 73, Carl.
Roger that, John. Well, that's a great day under trying to do. So everybody have a fantastic day. We'll try this again tomorrow. WA6LJS, KF7GJO, 73.
Okay, Carl, KF7GJO, WA6LJS. Well, you're just above my noise locally, and I wasn't hearing you on the SDR, but hopefully next time we'll have conditions better. All right, break with the GJO. Justin, KB7LAK, 73 round.
Okay, fine business. Yeah, I did mention that those boiler gauges were probably the best EMP shielding you could get. Great net today. Thanks for calling the net. Heard everybody on the Utah SDR, and hope everybody's having a great day. And I love that. You own the day. I got to remember that. 87LAK.net. 73.
Okay, Justin. Boy, you came way up. You're 20 over right now, just barreling in here. Thanks for that. And with 73s, have a good one. Maybe we'll catch you on 40 tonight. Over to the commander, K1BOB. You're up, Bob.
Well, thank you, John. That was a wonderful net, and that was a great question. I certainly enjoyed that and brought up a few things in my mind. Yeah, the F-111, we made EMP, and we tried to leave that EMP behind us, and we were very well basically armored for that. The crew had a bulkhead behind us, so limited visibility behind, but you were fairly sure the EMP was not going to affect you. Anyway, that's why it was all analog, too. Let's see. I brought up the E6 in my mind. We talked about the Navy E6. That's the, what is it? I forgot the name. But it was a backup for the National Command Authority you're talking about with the E4B. And it had the 5-mile-long antenna behind it for the ultra-low notification to submarines. And your aircraft you're talking about, the E4B, also has a very low frequency antenna. It drops behind it and a long wire. That is a long wire. And so kind of interesting. I didn't know the E4B had that. Anyway, great net, John. Great question. And best to John and the ladies down there as always. And John, thanks for delivering that personally. The donation there on behalf of the club. That was great. K1BOB, 73, everybody.
Okay, Bob, real good. Yeah, you're still 20, 25 over here. Just beautiful conditions today. 73s, and we'll catch you maybe on the Echolink and tonight on the 40-meter net. I'll remind everybody again, tonight being Tuesday night, it's the only day we do 40 meters, 7210, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. And Jennifer, our webmaster, KF58CD, will be conducting that net. All right, let's see where I'm at here. Let's go to K2SJP. Bob, the 73 round.
WA6LJS. You're 20 over 9. Your signals doesn't come up quite a bit. You're full wireless over here into Tampa Bay. And only 2-3 miles away from your 3 grandchildren. So they're right there, Bob. We'll keep them protected. They're in loop. And that would be a dream to be an E4B driver. That would be a dream for me. That's for sure. And I think that would be true of Dale also. So in any case, thank you for running the net, John. Great net. We'll see you guys over on Echolink. WA6LJS.
Okay, Bob, boy, you came up there. You're 15 over again, so really solid copy. Yeah, that was an interesting aircraft. I was counting on Lee's question, but he didn't get it. My emails didn't come through until early this morning, so I did a quick look up and found that E4B question. So I'm glad it worked out there. And yeah, we got I got 3 granddaughters down in Lutz now, and 2 great-grandchildren, a boy and a girl. But the 2 granddaughters are from Wisconsin, and they're leaving today. They were just down there to visit my other granddaughter, and they're leaving for Wisconsin sometime today. So one of these days I'll get down there. I've got to be able to visit my great-grandchildren one of these days, and we'll certainly look you up, and you're only a few miles from the house there. All right, let's see what we're doing here. K4YDB, Charlie, you're up. Good signal today, Charlie, and thanks for the really sharp live stream.
WA6LJS, K4YDB. Well, thanks, John. It was good net today. I did enjoy it. Had a lot of fading going on, though. Sometimes you drop all the way down, come right back up again. But conditions have changed quite a bit. N5BE Leon, man, he was booming in here just a little while ago. Anyway, 73s, everybody. Everybody have a great day, and I'll be on Echolink for at least one round. I got some housework to do. It's K4YDB, back to net.
Okay, Charlie, real good. You're still booming in here, about 10 over. 73 CU, and let's see, K6 Papa X-Ray Steve is just receive only 73 Steve, and I think that's everybody. Let's see, KG5 PTE James signed out, and I think John is signed out, but let me see if he still might be there. W7ASH, are you there, John? Okay, Bob. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wrote down John next to your call on my sheet here. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, 73 still got a good signal in there. All right, that's the bottom of the list. Are there any late check-ins, or did I miss anybody call now? Nope, I didn't hear anybody. So 73s, thanks for the Simul K1BOB, thanks for the net logging ENZ Mike, and thanks for the nice live stream Charlie. So this has been the Air Force Flyers 20-meter Tuesday morning net. Remind everybody tonight we do the 40-meter net on 7210 at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll catch you there. And we will now QSY for a few minutes over to Echo Link and catch most of you tonight. This is WA6LJS now closing the net, returning the frequency to normal amateur use. 7-3, guys.